Now it's cold and windy here today. It's around 0 degrees, -1, that sort of thing. Anybody interested in finding out can we burn solid fuel and waste oil at the same time? We're going to find out. Here we go. Right, so I'm just going to throw in a few pieces of smokeless coal into this thing. So, whoop, missed. 3, 4. I'm not going to fill this thing up, but we'll see. I have a bag of smokeless coal. I have some waste oil. I'm limited on the waste oil, so I'm trying to kind of stretch it. It's going to get down to minus something tonight. It's currently about 2 degrees centigrade, very cold, and it's snowing now and again. So I'm just going to see if I can get this thing started with some kerosene. Just going to squirt some of that in, wet everything up, and give that, a go of the turbo torch. So here we go. Turbo torch on kerosene, on coal, and we'll see what happens. Now the kerosene burns easy. The trick is to get the coal working, and when the coal is going down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drip waste oil onto that. So when I close this, we should hear that roar we typically get because we'll be forcing all the air through the bottom slot. Yeah, no roar. This is new territory for me as well. So look, we'll squirt in a bit more kerosene and really get this thing going. Yeah, it's beginning to go now. So I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes time now, we'll see what happens. Should have, yeah, it's getting a bit louder now, which is what we want. So once the coal ignites, that's it then. I'll start dripping in oil. No point in dripping it in now. Okay, so it's snowing and yeah, quite cold. So anyway, that's why I want a bit of heat in here. I don't think you can see the car, but snow on the car. Just beginning to snow now at the minute. Bit of snow coming in now and again. So cold, and obviously I want to be hot in here, or at the very least warm. So it's beginning to snow at the moment. It's about 1 degree in the shed here, very cold. It's going to get down to -3 or 4, something like that tonight. I've got some solid fuel in the stove, which I don't normally do, but I've got some coal in there, some smokeless coal, and I'm dripping oil on it as well. There's a couple of bits of wood in there just to get it going, some kindling, and you can see the wood in it there. So look, it's going really well. I've got a steady stream of oil going in there. There's no smoke coming out of the stack, which is great. And you can hear that roar when I close the door because it's getting all the air through the bottom. It's being forced through at speed, which just accelerates the burn, which is great. Fantastic heat out of it at the moment. And I'm going to keep burning it like that. So I have another project to do in the shed here tonight, and all I wanted to do is get a bit of heat going. So that's it. For anybody who wanted to know, can you burn waste oil with solid fuel in these stoves? And the answer is yes. I'm going to show you the fuel that I'm putting into it now. Show you on the GoPro. Okay, so let's see if you can see it. Don't want to burn the cable. Okay, so this line going in here by my finger going down in that hole, that's the stream of oil. You can see I'm after opening it and just have it down to a steady stream, and that's going in now to supplement the solid fuel, which is fantastic. Just put that back there. Okay, and you can see it's burning really well. Great heat off it, and with no burner in it, which is amazing. And again, no smoke off the roof, because once you get the stove red hot, well then the oil comes in, it vaporizes and burns as fuel, which is great. Now the question I get asked all the time is, can I drip or use waste oil with solid fuel? You know, whatever you're burning, wood, all that sort of stuff. And the truth is, you can. You just got to be really careful. I wouldn't do any of this in my house, so I'm advising everybody not to try this in the house. If you've got a bit of a shed away from the house, you know. And you can see everything here is concrete around it. So I'm very careful about how I do it. But it's dangerous, but look, it's making me a load of heat. So I'll leave it at that. It's burning really well. I expect this thing to glow red hot shortly, which would be fantastic because I've got a single wall metal shed and it's sitting in 1 degree centigrade outside, and it's going to be down to minus something. So, and windy, 30 mile an hour winds out there. Gusting. Great heat off it. I'm delighted. Now the fire is going really well. The stove, it's glowing red, dull red on the side of it, but I have the oil kind of restricted. I'm not lashing it in. And I've just thrown in maybe 6 pieces of coal, and this is about an hour in, and still plenty of heat. I'll show you. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's lovely. Let's open it. You see, it wants to smoke the front of my shoe. Oh yeah, it's lovely. So look, I'll just throw in another couple of pieces. There's 4 pieces in. We'll use wood to close it this time. Save my shoes. And there's a nice steady stream of oil going in. It's great heat off, it's brilliant. So look, if you wanted to know can you burn solid fuel and waste oil, you know, wood and waste oil or coal and waste oil, the answer is you can. It's burning really well. This is kind of the first time I've done it in earnest. I've often dripped oil into something and then, you know, when it burns out, just continue on with the oil. But I intend to run it like this for a couple of hours yet while I'm out in the shed. So I'm going to leave it there for now. If you like the video, please thumbs up, subscribe down here. Thanks very much. See you all in the next video. Bye for now.